Welcome to Out and About with Dreamshed, a vlog with a creative interest for life in general, with something for everyone. Hello, my name's Bill Cronshaw and I'm the Artistic Director of Dreamshed Theatre. Thank you very much for watching this, which is our first Dreamshed vlog. During the course of these programmes, we're going to be telling you a little bit about various aspects of my company's work. Today's vlog is all to do with theatre workshops, which we've been running for over 20 years now for students of all ages. And today's workshop is taken as usual from our venue at the Youth Hostel Association in Stratford-Upon-Avon, where we worked with 40 young people from Kelmscott School in Walthamstow.
Well, hi John, here we are, the first workshop of the new year. You're the leader.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, we've got a school that we've worked with a couple of times before, here doing one of our courses, which is an introduction to Shakespeare.
Right.
So we will give them some text. Hopefully by the end of the day, they'll actually be able to go away and quote from Shakespeare, which is one of our aims. But the important thing is we try and make it fun, so that they get involved.
And also there's a difference, isn't there, between doing sort of a school-based approach, where the teachers are restricted to the curriculum and looking at the text, to the work that you're trying to do.
We play games with the text, so we've got a group at the moment looking at to be or not to be, but they're doing it one word at a time and just seeing if they can get it round the group as a speech. So that's quite fun, rather than it being too text-based.
Yeah, and how's it going?
It's great, it's really good fun. Yeah, it's nice to see them engage. There's 40 students in today, so we've got two groups of 20, and they'll work with one practitioner for an hour and then swap over and have an hour 45 minutes with the other group.
Excellent. Charlotte, thank you so much for doing this. I'm trying to explain to people watching our vlog that part of our work is to do these workshops, these theatre workshops. You just finished the first of the season on this rainy February morning. Tell us a little bit what you've been up to and how did it go?
Yeah, it's good. It's always really interesting to see who comes in. Sort of every group is really different. So I have like a few exercises and sort of based on the group that comes in, I can kind of decide which exercise would suit that group best.
Right.
So some come in and they don't know anything about Shakespeare. So I know that I can use an exercise that's like a really basic one to sort of get them into Shakespeare.
Right.
Some have just seen a play at the RSC, so we like to kind of aim it to that play.
You saw Merchant of Venice last night,
they did, yeah. A lot of them said it was quite confusing, so then you can kind of know, maybe we focus a bit on the text, but in a really fun way. Yeah. So I think that's the thing I really struggled with at school, is it was just reading.
John and I were talking about this before, that text-based approach to Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I mean, I fell in love with Shakespeare by seeing Midsummer Night's Dream at the Library Theatre in Manchester when I was 11.
Yeah.
But it's just, and then you wade through Henry IV Part 2.
It's a lot. It felt like a different language to me. It was sort of the same, akin to French. I just was like...
So tell us some of the things you did. So, for example, warming them up today.
Yes.
What did you do and what went well?
So we had a quiz today, which I really enjoyed. We've not done that before. So we had like a Shakespeare quiz, because this was more of an introduction into Shakespeare. So we had sort of bingo style, like shout the answer out, which is really fun. It gets them really excited because, there's two groups. They've got the competition between them at school already. They sort of start off like, Buzz. And then by the end, they're like, Buzz! They're really, really into it. And it really warms them up quickly and gives them a bit of knowledge about Shakespeare, which is great. I sometimes do like a Captain's Coming, which is a very simple sort of Simon Says kind of exercise, just to get the body warm. But then we go more into, so we were doing iambic pentameter today, which sounds very scary. And I was like, I don't know what that is when I was younger, but getting the heartbeat going and getting them to say the lines along is really helpful, and like to sort of get that camaraderie between them all to kind of do it all together. And it's like just trying to take that sort of scary stigma away from Shakespeare.
Jennifer.
Yes.
How lovely to thank you. Now, Jennifer, you're teacher at Kelmscott.
Yes, yeah.
And you've just watched your students have the first workshop with us.
Yeah.
Of the year, actually.
I know, it was lovely.
On this dreary February morning. How did they get on?
They were so engaged. They really liked it. I think it was early in the morning, but you got them up and moving and talking and discussing, so it was really good, and they got really engaged. It was nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm always interested, and I think people watching the vlog are interested as well, because they may be thinking of wanting to come along and do workshops.
Yeah.
With your professional hat on, you're a literacy coordinator, aren't you? Could you just tell us a little bit about what you think this brings to the students?
Yeah.
Being able to come and do this sort of thing.
So one thing with literacy is oracy, is being able to vocalise and speak and actually stand out the words.
Yes.
And I think you really incorporated that into your workshops. I think a lot of time we think of literacy is like sitting and reading and just learning, but actually it's speaking and it's living the words and it's seeing how they relate to actual everyday life. And,
Sure.
and then bringing in the themes. I know Midsummer Dream, and Macbeth. And it was to see how this relates to everyday life, and that's what we want. And when we focus on literacy in schools, we want to be like, how does this focus on our reality, on our world?
Yeah, I think that's so important, because what we try to do, we advertise completely, I think we agreed before the workshop, that we are not doing English lit.
Yeah.
We are theatre practitioners. We want to try and show young people how we bring a piece from a page to the stage and look at some of the dynamics. Yeah. And that's what we always try to do. Yeah. And of course, today you had David and Charlotte.
Yeah, they were wonderful.
John, all trained actors. Yeah. And I guess that helps too, does it?
It does. The kids trust them then. They have this element of, well, they're used to being in front of people and like engaging with students and engaging with people. And our students just trusted the process then. We did.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Well, certainly the colleagues were saying, excuse me, your students are very good.
Oh, good, thank you.
Well, that's the end of this vlog, and it's the end of the workshop for the students of Kelmscott School. They are now leaving the YHA and Stratford-Upon-Avon and are setting off home to go back to Walthamstow in London. And of course we wish them all a very safe journey and hope to see them again before very long. I hope you've enjoyed watching this vlog and that you'll look out for the next one. Our theme next time is going to be all about writing for the stage, and I know that there are plenty of us and plenty of you out there who are keen writers and would like to have a go. So we'll be giving you a few details of an opportunity which may perhaps enable you to see some of your own work being performed. Please feel free to share this vlog with other people, and it would be great, of course, if you decided to subscribe. If you have any comments or ideas, these are always welcome. Our contact details are on the screen now. Well, thank you once again. We hope to see you again soon, and it's goodbye for the moment from Dreamshed Theatre.